Hello students, today we are working on PowerPoint Module 4, Project 1A, Functional Fitness Program. As always, make sure you download all of your information, your support files, in order to complete the assignment. Make sure you click on Enable Editing, File, Save As, save it to where you will be able to find it. Make sure you put a 2 at the end. And let's get started. All right, project step number 1. As the office manager for the Oceanside Care Home, you have developed a presentation describing a new fitness program for ambulatory patients. Begin by modifying the gallery theme and the presentation as follows. So first thing we will do, we will change the theme fonts to Franklin Gothic. So to do that, we need to go under Design, Variants, click your down arrow, go to Fonts, and then under Office, scroll down to Franklin Gothic. All right, make sure you hit Save. Project step number 1 is complete. Project step number 2, we need to view the slide master, and then we are going to make the following changes. So let's go under View, Slide Master, under Master Views, Slide Master. Scroll up in your left-hand pane here to your edited master title style. That's where we're going to make some changes. So now we want to change the style to style 12. So right here, background styles, under background. We're going to choose this style, bottom right corner, style 12. Then we need to change the font size. So we're going to change this, highlight it, then you'll get your little box that pops up, 36. And now we want to go to our title slide, which is this one here, and we're going to make a couple changes here. We want to rename this slide to Benefits, B-E-N-E-F-I-T-S, the capital B. Click Rename. And that is project step number 2. Go ahead and hit Save. Project step number 3. So we're staying on this slide here. And we are going to draw a picture content placeholder. We're just going to draw it over here on the side. And then we're going to modify it. All right, so to do that, we need to come up here under Master Layout, Insert Placeholder, Picture, and then we'll just draw a box here. Doesn't matter the size, we're going to change that now. So up here for the height, we want to put in 1.0, tab 1.5. Hit tab, then you will see that it will adjust. Now we are going to change the position. Make sure you have your picture selected. We're going to move it up in this top box here that is click to edit master title style. We want to make sure that that top section is over top of the dotted lines. So we want the dotted lines to match, and we want just a little bit of a gap here on the right. So that looks to be about right. Yep, right about there. All right, we'll see what happens when we go to submit. Go ahead and hit Save. And now we are on step 4. So with the slide master view still displaying, we are going to insert a new slide master and format it as follows. So to do that, we need to come all the way down to the bottom. We're going to select this very last slide. So now we want to click on Insert Slide Master. So that's up here under Edit Master, Insert Slide Master. And now we are going to rename the title to Fitness. Fitness with a capital F, lowercase I-T, N-E-S-S. And then click rename. All right, so now we need to delete the content placeholder from the title and content layout in the new Fitness Master. So we have this one here where it says click to edit master title style. We're going to continue down and we are going to go to this slide here where it says click to edit master title style. So let's make sure we choose that one. And then you see that we have these icons and whatnot here. All right, so it says to delete that content placeholder. So make sure it's selected, just click in there and just simply hit the backspace key on your keyboard. Now we need to change the slide background to the parchment texture. All right, so we're going to go up to background styles. We're going to click on format background. You're going to get this pane that opens up on the right, and we're going to make some changes over here in this panel. So we want to change picture or texture fill. And then we want to come down to texture, click our little down arrow, and then we want to click on parchment, which is in the third row down, the very last one at the end. And then X out of that. Now we are going to insert the picture, the support file, the class JPEG. So to do that, we're going to come up to Insert, Pictures, this device, and then wherever you saved it to, mine's just in the downloads. And then we are going to choose Class, Insert, and then your image should populate. Now we need to change the shape, and we're going to crop the picture to the oval shape. So make sure that our image is selected. And we're under picture format. All right, so we come over here to crop. And we want to crop to shape. And now we're going to choose our shape, which is just under the basic shapes, an oval, and then your image should turn to the shape oval. Now we need to position our image. So make sure we have our image selected, and we are going to move it over to the right. And that's the way that it should look. So where it's even at the top, at the bottom, and then you have your red dotted line going down the right side. Okay, we need to rename our slide here, and we want to name it Fitness, F-I-T-N-E-S-S. Click rename, and then close out of the master view by hitting this X, and then hit save. Project step number 5. Apply the fitness layout from the Fitness Master to slide 6, which would be class schedule. Let's scroll down to slide 6, class schedule. Right click, layout, and we want to select the fitness layout. Now we want to come back up to slide 2 for project step number 6, and we want to apply the benefits layout. So same thing, right click, layout, benefits. Go ahead and hit save, and that was project steps number 5 and 6. Project step number 7, we're going to stay on slide 2, and we are going to insert the file, the support hands image, and the picture placeholder. So we can double click, hands, wherever it is that you may have saved it. Mine's coming up. Hands, insert, and then we have our hands image icon inserted into our placeholder. Let's go ahead and hit save. Project step number 8. We're going to go to slide 4, where we have this diagram. And we need to change the theme to Office for only that slide. So we're going to change the theme. We need to come up to Design. Here's our themes. We're going to choose the Office theme. So it's populating for me right here. You can also click your down arrow, Office, right click, and we want to apply to selected slide. So this is the slide that we have selected. So only this slide will change. Go ahead and hit save. And now we are on project step number 9. Okay, now we need to work on slide 5, where we will change the slide background to a pattern fill as follows. So we need to apply the vertical stripes light pattern. So we're under Design. Format Background. Under Customize, then you'll get your panel that pops up on the right. So we want to come down to Pattern Fill. And then we want to choose Vertical Stripes Light. And I believe it's the 4th one down. And that first column, Vertical Stripes Light. Select that. Now we're going to scroll down to where we have Foreground. Let's click on our arrow over here. And we want to choose dark red 4, accent 4, darker 25%. Dark red, accent 4, darker 25%. Now we want to format the background. So we'll click our arrow by our paint bucket. Dark red, accent 4, 50%. It'll be the last one in that column. Go ahead and X out of your pane, and then make sure you hit save. And now we are on project step number 10. Okay, so we need to adjust the timing for slide 6, which is the class schedule. So make sure you have that selected. So we want it to advance after 6 seconds. So we're going to come up under Transitions, all the way over where it has timing, advanced slide. Right now you should have on mouse click checked. Make sure you uncheck that, check after, and then we're going to type in a 6 for 6 seconds. Go ahead and hit save. And now we are on project step number 11. We are now working on slide 7, multi-component exercise regimen. And we need to use the thesaurus to insert the first synonym for endurance that appears at the top of the synonym list. So we need to highlight endurance. Make sure that we have just endurance highlighted. We don't have any extra spaces. Right click, synonym, thesaurus, right click on stamina, and then insert. Once you have that, X out, save, And we are now on project step number 12. We are now working on the last slide of our presentation, so that's fitness first. So make sure you select that slide. So first we need to hide the background graphics. We want the design tab. Come over where we have customize, format background, and then we want to click on hide background graphics. Now we want to insert the picture file, which is the fitness image, as the slide background. Select picture or texture fill. Come under picture source, insert from a file, and then choose fitness, insert, now we want to change the offset top to 0%. Over here in your panel, offset top, right now it's -9%. We want to type in 0. Hit tab, so it takes it. Now we want to do transparency 25%. So now we're up here at transparency 25%. And then you can just tab out of that. Go ahead and save. And finally, project step number 13. We need to check the spelling of the presentation, and we will ignore all instances of a suggested spelling change to Sinjira. So we need to go under Review, ABC spelling with the check mark. So we are going to change pharmaceuticals, and then click OK. Hit save, and when you submit, it is a 100%. As always, if you need any help, please feel free to reach out. I'm here to help in any way that I can.